Do you think Dr. Schmiegel should be fired?
So, that's difficult to say whether he should be fired. You have to give credit where credit is due. He did come in with blazing guns. He did lead the path on establishing a mission. Our goals, strategic goals, which were that would never happened.
Oh my God.
Which was very, very good. And it's a great thing for the district. He did lead the district in getting to this $110 million capital campaign. I had nothing but great things to say about that because that campaign is all infrastructure. There's no frills there. He gave us an organizational chart. He, created a teacher's advisory committee. He created a student's advisory. He committed all this, but here's where I feel here's where I don't see eye to eye anymore. I feel like all of these levels of communication were created, but there really isn't any communication.
Mm-hmm.
Because.
Well, he's very woke, isn't he?
Well, so.
To use that term.
So that's the term. Woke is a term that's being used, and I think I've talked to different people about it. Woke means different things to different people. Some of his ideas, and some of the things that I don't think we should have the I Am Leo. My suggestion on the I Hate You Give book was supposed to be for the high school. I don't think that we should be discussing those things. We should not be teaching 8th graders about some of these issues.
But that's not exclusive to Watertown. That's going on in school districts. They gave in Massachusetts, they gave some sex quiz to a 10-year-old.
Yeah. And this is what we're all having to deal with. But if you're talking about engaging with the community, if you're talking about developing bonds with stakeholders, why is it that the parents that came up and spoke were completely dismissed? Why is it that when we have community partners that come in and speak on public floor, they are dismissed? Why is it that we have CBOs who provide the fundamental foundation of education for our pre-K children are dismissed? And other community partners have been dismissed. Mm-hmm. So how are you really partnering with people when you are dismissing them and making them feel like what they have to say is unimportant?
Because he doesn't have to do that.
But you have a board to balance that out, and that's why I can no longer align myself with this board. This board is silent. You don't know what they're thinking. How is it possible that you have the CEO of the ARC come to a meeting, present a 10-minute presentation on her position on 4410s of special ed programs, and at the end of the meeting, not one board member had a comment about it. Mm-hmm. But then you have one board member who, when I express myself as being tricked, because I do feel that way. Mm-hmm. And that's the word, that was a conscious word choice. Because we had a meeting on April 14th, and the resolution was put forth, the budget was presented, and all of a sudden there's this whole new line budget item that I had never seen before. And he's trying to tell us or tell everyone that, I gave you that information. I don't know, did I miss it?
Well, let's take a call here. We got a call. Got your headphones there. Talking to Millie Smith. All right, we're back. We got Millie Smith from the school board. Not to be much longer, but Mr. Smith, you've got 5 votes in your household. You said you're voting no on the budget. Will everybody vote no on the budget in your household?
Well, so let me just go back a little bit because, you have a good way of asking very direct questions. I am still hopeful. That we can work something out with our CBOs and the ARC and our special education and our pre-K programs. And if that happens, then I will support the budget on May 20th. So there's still some time. There's still some time to rectify. I feel like these people...
why do you have to equivocate on it? They aren't going to like you anyway.
No, but okay, I don't really care that they like me or not. We're not talking about Millie Smith being on a popularity contest. We're talking about what's best for our community and for our children. At the end of the day, when adults start fighting and administrators start fighting, you know who gets hurt? The children. So I don't want to hurt the children. And so for me, yes, it is equal.
Okay.
We need to support, we need to support our universal pre-K programs. Right now, we have about 400 pre-K children. We don't have a pre-K program at Watertown School District. Mm-hmm. They partner with the CBOs. They're coming to ask us for support. They have been in the trenches for years. We should give them that support. If our board decides that we are going to be collaborative and we're going to provide the support that they're requesting, I will support the board. I will support the budget.